Do you guys know that Jay Leno made a lot of racist Asian jokes?
He did?
I didn't know that either. It's actually news right now that Jay Leno has issued an apology to the Asian American community for all the anti-Asian jokes he made back throughout his entire career.
If he gives me one of his cars, I forgive him.
I saw him. Which one?
Any one of those Porsches or whatever.
Yeah.
He has like every single car of every year.
I don't like the old ones though.
I'm down with all.
What do you like?
I'll take the first Ford Model T.
I'm a little more like you. I like the Aston Martins and shit.
Okay, a little more classy.
He has that
Weren't
too.
a lot of comedians are of that age, like time, always bagging on everyone, and like also Asian?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I think.
But it doesn't make it okay, Tiff.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Tiff says it's completely fine.
The joke is like just to have.
All right, so
is one thing,
No,
but
what I'm
it's
saying is I
completely
want to hear from all these
racist.
other fuckers then that were making jokes.
Everyone did it. Eddie Murphy,
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
everybody.
Yeah, so
Richard
for
Pryor.
Jay Leno, it seems like the main joke that he kept saying up until even as recent as
Last year.
last year, America's Got Talent.
weeks ago.
Yes, literally last year.
This mother.
He cracks about Koreans eating dog meat, and that seems to be like a repetitive.
He owes me
joke.
2 cars then.
2 cars. Okay.
That hurt my feelings, dude. I got
Koreans
cardiac arrest from that joke. That shit hurts. I think I need 5 cars.
Are you're put through trauma right now, right? Yeah.
10 cars now.
I
Koreans
actually
aren't even like historically known within the Asian race to be eating the dogs.
Well, we did go to Korea and see dog on a menu,
I
but
did
that
see
doesn't
dog.
make it all
Really?
right.
That's where my brother tried dog. It was in
Yeah.
South Korea. Yeah.
I never thought
I
Korean.
thought it was a Chinese thing.
Me too.
That's a Chinese thing.
Right.
They always claim Filipinos do that too.
They eat dog?
I never
places
got
do.
the joke of that though. What's funny about someone's cuisine?
It's barbaric. And they're laughing at how barbaric a
How
culture could be.
savage.
Yeah, how savage you are. Yeah. So, apparently, Asian American, what is it, MANAA?
Mana.
Media Action Network for Asian Americans, MANA. Yeah, they have been on Jay Leno's ass for the past 15 years.
Wow.
Trying to get him to apologize for all the jokes that he's said. And in light of everything that's happened in our country right now with anti-Asian hate crime, Jay Leno's finally come out with an apology and basically saying that he understands that those jokes can be harmful. And he even admits, I genuinely thought them to be harmless at the time. And he was making fun of the enemy, North Korea, through these jokes, and there was a ring of truth in them. So like the whole dog meat thing, there is a ring of truth.
Yeah, like
I saw him in person, and just by the way that his chin is so big, I forgive him.
It's crazy big.
You gotta forgive
Bigger
him.
in person.
Yeah, I've seen
He
it.
looks. Do you remember that McDonald's? Do you remember that McDonald's Moon guy that looked like
Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight. That's fucking Jay. I couldn't even focus on the jokes.
I forgot about that.
I was shocked how big his
He
fucking
has
chin
chin
was.
implants?
he's got a big chin.
It's all natural, girl.
The cuisine thing.
Hey, let me ask you guys this. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was in China. There's a part of they're telling China that they eat everything. I forgot the name of the province.
And the province is known as come on over, we eat everything.
Even the Chinese comics were like making jokes about the people in this
really
eat everything. I was like, what did you mean, right? And I was
they eat grenades.
no, they eat the craziest thing.
Oh, like animals.
No,
Like bats.
no,
Cannibalism.
baby soup.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, where is this?
This is in Dongguan. I don't want to say the words. I don't want to
Human? Is it the Human province?
I guess girls who like miscarry or something. It's very expensive. It's very expensive, and they call it short rib soup.
Ooh,
And it's
I love
baby.
short ribs.
Short rib soup,
Like babies?
and it's like
miscarriage soup,
I mean, you don't want to Google it because it looks like.
I don't want to Google that. I don't know
like
if I
something
want
out
that
of
in
a
my head.
nightmare.
I wouldn't Google it on a VPN, bro. Fuck that.
Wait, so it's like humans?
Yeah, the Human province.
For a baby, and they make it into a soup.
Oh my god.
Code word is like short rib. Do you have
Not down.
soup?
So it's like eating whale in some places where it's like kind of hush hush.
Why don't they make the code word something more obscure? Because you
about they
actually have
just
tons of
don't do
different
that?
short rib soups out there.
It's true.
True, yeah, you could have ordered it on
Like,
accident.
can I get the burger?
Well, what else?
They're like, we actually make burgers.
What else are you gonna do with the stillborn Tiff?
Like, bury it?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Never thought of that.
Think of that. I did not think of that.
Wait, so you could grow another
Wow.
human if you do that?
But you can't make no jokes about that because that would be crazy.
True.
I did.
You can make jokes around it though.
around
True.
it.
Let me ask you this. So as comedians, so Jay Leno.
Dude, I'm fucking mind blown.
He goes, at the time there was a prevailing attitude that some group is always complaining about something, so don't worry about it. Whenever we received a complaint, there would be two sides to the discussion. Either we need to deal with this now, or screw them if they can't take a joke. Too many times I sided with the latter, even when in my heart I knew it was wrong. What do you guys think about that?
I don't like it.
I don't know.
Like
It's
it.
so hard. I mean,
Why can't people apologize though?
people could apologize.
I don't like how he's just like, I've always been good. I don't like that.
So he's singing a different tune because there's mounting pressure.
Wait, read that back to me.
Read it
Okay.
again.
The whole thing?
Do we got
That's
a
the last
video of
part, the
him?
last
Do we have a
part.
video of him delivering it?
No, I don't, because I actually kind of want to move on to other things in this episode. But yeah, at the time there was a prevailing attitude that some group is always complaining about something, so don't worry about it. Whenever we received a complaint, there would be two sides to the discussion. Either we need to deal with this, or screw them if they can't take a joke. Too many times I sided with the latter, even when in my heart I
That
knew
part.
it was wrong.
That part I don't like.
Why?
He's sat
It
out
just feels
louder.
fake. I don't know. It's,
No, that just
Sounds
means
real.
he was being agreeable and he failed. That sounds like
okay, that's true. I
it's,
could
it's
relate.
like damn man, like I didn't really believe it, but I caved into peer pressure.
Yeah, it's like when you're in a
and
writer's room, you don't
I
want-
wasn't strong enough.
If you're in a writer's room,
Yeah.
you don't want to be the biggest pussy in there and
Yeah.
be like, I don't know about this, guys. Like, writer's rooms are very aggressive and like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
fucking all pitch. Okay, let's
Yeah,
make
and
it more crazy.
and if everyone goes fuck it doesn't matter, then you feel like a bitch saying nah, I think this is wrong.
Like comics in particular.
Oh, it's even
have
crazier.
their own, like their whole fucking thing is to look at the world. We can only receive it through laughter, but they're actually philosophizing about
They're modern day philosophers.
They're modern-
Deconstructing our society.
constructing our society,
Yeah.
and we can only accept it through laughter when they're really saying we're fucked up.
Have you
They're
noticed
fucked
though?
up. They're fucked up. Well, I'm fucked up, and but we can only how it's funny.
I've heard Jay Leno make fun of everybody, by the way. I've watched him for years. He makes fun of fucking everybody.
Have you noticed though, comedy has a very short time of when you can enjoy it versus other art forms because there's so much time and context and current events that comes with understanding that joke.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why Lucille Ball is like in her A League of Her Own because she's timeless.
Timeless, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I take it back. You're right about the whole agreeableness and then not really speaking up in the moment.
I could see what you're
heavily relate
saying
to
though
that.
too.
Yeah.
I could see what you're saying too because it's like he had 15 years of people pressuring him to apologize, and it took mass shootings to finally say something. So I could see
There's that balance
there's
of
the other end of
accountability.
that
Yes.
conversation.
But
yeah.
then there's also the balance of a comic or someone doing their craft that you kind of have to. The last thing he says like. Sometimes you guys say screw if they can't check joke. I mean, if you can't
gotta
say
do
screw,
what a comedian does.
you cannot be a comedian if you can't in your heart say screw it if they can't take a joke.
At some point, yeah.
You can't get on stage and try to appease
everyone.
everyone in the audience.
Everybody, and like, hey, guess what? I'm not trying to offend you, but
That's not comedy.
it sucks.
Comedy, it's like
But that's where we're at right
That's
now.
seriousness.
Unfortunately, that's where we're at right now.
That's seriousness.
yes, if you cross the line, I mean, you got to do some things. But then part of us, even I remember as kids getting the comedy tapes of whoever the fuck, whether it be Andrew Dice Clay or fucking.
I'm not supposed to hear this.
It was hearing some shit that you're not supposed to fucking hear is what you wanted to hear.
Yep.
And so now you want all the comics to just tell some shit that we all want to. Like, I mean, I even in Hollywood as a filmmaker and stuff, like, I love, politically correct is great, but guess what? We're a town of deviants. I mean,
The biggest town of deviants.
is great. We don't want to leverage against women. We don't want to cross lines. We got to be cautious about cultural stories and stuff like that. But do we want to make boring stories that no one gives a fuck about? I don't want to do that either.
Or do you want to tell the same story over and
I
over?
don't want to tell the same story over.
Or do you want to do
We're
pandering
already
stories?
doing those. Those are already always happening. But if you want
Like
filmmakers,
Christian movies. I don't know why Christian movies
We-
keep getting made.
Fuck, are they great?
They're always the same.
the whole reason why people came to this fucking town because they're the deviants from their town. And now you got this whole town of deviants. Yeah, don't fucking abuse anybody and don't fucking.
Yeah.
You guys ever
Don't
heard-
stop being subversive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know.
Countercultural. There's still something important about counterculture because you're questioning, like you say about comedians, everything about our society, which is a very good thing, cathartic thing. Otherwise, we have all these old world things going on, like including, by the way, like the remnants of sexual assault and all this other stuff that stay in a group or a society when you have censorship of like, hey, don't show titties on TV because the female body's bad, and we keep all that going right?
Crazy. Then you go to France, you go to the beach, everyone's just topless. You're like, how come they're not? They're not crazy.
How come they're not struggling with porn addiction?
They're not struggling porn addiction. They're not just raping all these girls on the beaches. It's just we're tripping out for women nipples. Like we can't control ourselves.
We need counterculture, otherwise we're just reinforcing the
No one's
cultural norms that
challenging it.
suck.
Yeah, no one's challenging
So
it.
yeah, we need all that, but then it's good to
Well,
have.
we're also
But you can have some accountability. If you get called out enough, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna apologize.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but we should be better at accepting apologies and not doing this shit where it's like I don't know if they're really apologizing or whatever. I just think that we got to get away from that shit.
You're dead forever. We were talking about cancel culture. You're done. I mean, there is a fear.
There's no coming back, right?
All of us in somewhat of the public eye, well, we can all step on a time bomb, and you don't even know what the fuck he said.
Right.
True. Very true.
And then it's like, if you don't accept my apology, what am I supposed to say? I didn't even know that was a bad word.
Then I'm an outcast. Where am I going to go? I guess I'll go to 4chan.
Steve, you're dead.
Right.
You're like, what? That's the first time I said that word. I didn't even know that fucking word existed.
Right.
But yeah, so speaking of Asian American struggles and what's happening in our world, I think, have y'all seen that video clip of the 75-year-old Chinese woman that fought back?
Yeah.
I thought
I
it was
haven't seen
tight.
it. I just saw a photo.
Was she fucking people up?
Well, you don't see that.
Look around, and then you see the perpetrator on a stretcher though, which is tight.
Yeah, so this is...
It happened in front of all these people?
Aftermath.
This is people crowding around
So
the
he's on a
incident.
stretcher and she fucked him up, but we don't know what happened during.
Yeah, but you can kind of... You get the picture of what she did do and what happened to her.
What does this take place?
It's San Francisco. Broad daylight. And then, so she's been punched in the face. Her eyes are like blacked out. Black eye,
Where's this
swollen.
fuckhead?
And then, that's what he looks like.
Ed Sheeran?
Shit!
Ed Sheeran, you fucking racist
Yeah,
man.
she even picks up the stick right here. Like she wants to go again.
What language is she speaking?
Cantonese.
What'd she
Yeah,
say?
she's
What'd she
saying,
say?
she was like, why did he bully me? Why did he bully me?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's.
But that's crazy how she did some work on that dude to be on a stretcher.
Right.
Yeah, he looks.
His blood was like this.
He looks worse than her.
What I heard is that he fucked another guy up earlier.
Yes, he was actually running away from security guards because he sucker punched a 85-year-old man.
What a fuck.
What are people doing?
And he's running away, and while running away, he decides to pick on her too. And then she has a stick with her, and maybe her family told her, "Hey, walk around with the stick, because you never know what could happen."
She fucked his ass. I was like, how did this little lady fuck this guy up so good?
She had a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even a little lady,
That Kanto strength.
I guess. Yeah.
She got the nice puffy.
Well, she might have got a good blow on his face.
We're killing the game.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking to see old people get hurt.
No, it's
and,
heartbreaking, but she's fucking.
Ending up on a stretcher after attacking two old people is like crazy embarrassing too.
It is embarrassing.
You got wrecked,
And that
bro.
dude's
What
name is
the
Stephen Jenkins, and
Fuck
fuck
is
him.
in your mind?
Janked up.
Stephen Jenkins, what the fuck is in your mind that
Yeah.
thinks it's anywhere cool to go
Has anything
like-
come out from him?
have to?
No, you know, it's weird because I didn't know
What?
this is a rule, but police have not released a mugshot of him, like an official mugshot of him, because
bloodied up?
he's already been he's in custody already. So you only release mugshots or like a picture of them whenever they're still looking for the.
Because he's in medical custody.
Wait, how are they gonna have a mugshot?
Or not a mugshot, but like a photo, like just releasing a photo to the press.
That's what it is, though. It's a
They haven't released
mugshot.
anything.
No, I'm saying because he's saying that they release a mugshot when they're looking for the people. Where I'm like, don't.
No, I think he's saying that they don't
not-
release
not
it
a
until a certain
mugshot.
part of the process, but he's probably in medical custody, so they don't release it yet.
Oh, I see.
shit like that.
Yeah, so there's no like clear picture because I was trying to find a picture of him. I couldn't really find one.
I mean, fucking. It's just. Are people going crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
what the fuck is
even
happening?
if you got some hatred towards some Asian people, like you want to fuck up an old Asian person?
Yeah, pick the young ones or
Like,
something.
go pick a young person.
In my opinion, we're not raising men anymore. That's what I think. I think that there's something going on where, like, people aren't taught respect. They're not
This is
taught
the other guy.
to respect elders, any of that shit. And so you have a bunch of fucking deviants out there who weren't
Lack of respect.
taught this shit, and then once like some racism gets in their brain, they become just like racist war machines.
Yeah, and then they obviously are gonna pick on the people they see the most frail.
person walking around San Francisco has some kind of like they're part of the devious plan to take over the world. I gotta fuck up this 75-year-old person.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but you know what's some cool news out of all this though? this lady who got punched and she took the stick and beat up Stephen Jenkins, she raised over almost up to $1 million now on her GoFundMe. She was only after, she was trying to raise, I think, 20,000 or something
For her
like that.
medical-
Just for medical costs, right? She's at $1 million almost. And she's
What's
gonna,
her name?
A Chinese name.
Is she gonna build a fucking mech? A mech suit?
No, she's not. She's donating.
Like RoboCop.
Yeah, fuck it.
That'd be fucking tight, actually.
She's our hero.
Yeah, she's donating all that money now.
So sick, dude.
To what organization? But
Buy all
Asian
sticks and pass all the sticks out.
all sticks.
All the Asians,
You should do like an anime.
No, that shouldn't be a thing that's even
Old
done.
Asian grandma anime, fucking people up in the street. She's like a hero.
Remember a year ago when like all this COVID stuff happened, and then they were like, there's in San Francisco there was a group. Oh no, wait, and New York I think I get them mixed up. But there was a group of people that were handing out whistles to all the elderly people because they kept getting attacked. Like this has been going on for a whole fucking year.
Yeah,
Yes.
This
it
is
has
crazy.
been. It has been. It has been.
What is going on?
I don't know, but yeah, she's donating almost $1 million back to the Asian American community to combat racism. So big ups to her, and hope she gets better.
Yeah.
I would have kept $1 million. Thank God they don't have no GoFundMe for me.
I mean, half of it at least, right?
At least half. Come on.
At her age, I think I would have gave it back. Cause I'm
Dude.
like, I'm gonna die soon.
Dude,
Fuck
you
it.
should walk around dressed like an old person and fucking move like an old person.
Let's do it.
And fake being frail.
No, and then watch him fucking Hulk out the moment he just fucking takes off his shit. He's fucking jacked as fucking glistening.
He's glistening too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh shit.
Just be extra intimidating.